Good afternoon. Glad you could join us today. So let's get started talking about Safari versus Chrome. This is Go for Lunch for August 15th, 2023. Brought to you by GoFor Technology. I'm Roger Harmon, your host, and we're here to make your technology work for you. And this is National Relaxation Day. So book a massage, take a walk, read a book, relax. So we're talking about web browsers today, which provide you access to the internet, as opposed to search engines which help you find things on the internet. So when you're in Safari and you choose a search engine, the choices are Google, DuckDuckGo, which we recommend for privacy reasons, Yahoo, Bing, and Ecosia. Ecosia? What is Ecosia? Well, it's time for a Gopher Tech bonus. Yes, indeed. So, Ecosia. What is it? Well, it turns out that when you choose your search engines, Ecosia is right here at the bottom of the drop-down list. So I had seen it before, but I'd never investigated it. So here are the results of my investigation. So it's a search engine based in Berlin, and its claim to fame is that it has planted more than 179 million trees around the world since it was founded in 2009. So it has other features, but in case you're wondering what Ecosia is, now you know. So back to Safari versus Chrome. So Safari emphasizes user privacy as a core feature, as far as Apple's privacy and security foundation. It offers intelligent tracking prevention that blocks third-party trackers and enhances your online privacy. Also cross-site tracking prevention, which prevents advertisers from following you online, and it limits websites' ability to access your device's hardware and software. And what they can do is they can actually do what they call fingerprinting, and they can figure out patterns based on the hardware and software used to identify you, even though they may not have your exact name. So Chrome, on the other hand, has data collection practices that lead to targeted ads and personalized content. So it looks at your user browsing habits and data, and they use that to build detailed profiles on you. So Google's business model relies on collecting user data for targeted advertising, and Chrome's default settings may share user information with Google, which has privacy concerns. And of course, they're a billion-dollar company because they sell to data brokers who sell to advertisers your information. So you are the product. So Safari's ecosystem integration seamlessly integrates with Apple's ecosystem of devices, services, and software. And the continuity features like handoff and universal clipboard enhance that user experience of moving information back and forth from the different devices. And of course, iCloud Keychain securely stores and syncs your passwords and payment information across devices. iCloud Keychain is the built-in password manager that comes with all your Apple devices. So Chrome has a limited ecosystem integration with non-Google services and has fewer integration features compared to browsers tailored for specific ecosystems. Safari's performance and energy efficiency is optimized for Apple devices, leading to faster performance, and its efficient power management contributes to longer battery life on portable devices such as MacBooks, iPhones, and iPads. And it also gives you smoother scrolling and better responsiveness due to that integration with Apple hardware and software. So Chrome is known to be resource intensive, which can lead to faster battery drain on mobile devices, and it's not optimized as well for power efficiency. So Safari has extensions that offer a wide variety of functionality added to your browser, and they do not compromise your privacy and security. Chrome also offers a lot of extensions, but some of those can negatively impact browser performance, and it may slow down your browsing and increase resource usage, and they've been known to introduce malware. So Safari exclusively has reader mode and reading list. So the reader mode offers a distraction-free reading by removing ads and formatting. So it gives you the information you're looking for without the distractions of the advertising. And the reading list enables you to save articles offline to read on any of your devices because it syncs it across all of them. So Safari places a strong emphasis on accessibility, such as voice over the screen reader that comes with all your Apple devices and your Apple operating systems. So it enhances your usability. And that's not available on Chrome. So sometimes you'll encounter a website. I see this maybe 2 or 3 times a year where Safari is not working. The website is not working on Safari. So you plan ahead for this by going to Safari settings or preferences. You click on advanced. You click on the show develop menu in menu bar, which is here's your preferences pane. So you click on advanced over here on the far right. And at the very bottom, you click on show develop menu in menu bar. So let's see what that looks like. So we're going to go to the Finder, and we're going to go to a website here. Now I searched far and wide trying to find a website that didn't work with Safari, and I was unable to find one. So we're just going to use this one here. So we'll pretend like this is not working. So what you do is you go up to the menu bar, and you will see, since you click that little checkbox, a heading called Develop. You get a drop-down menu, and the first heading is Open Page With, and you carefully slide over horizontally and choose Firefox. So you will, of course, have loaded Firefox into your applications prior to this. You click on Firefox, and it loads the exact same page in Firefox, and then your website will probably work. You could do this with Google, but I always like to use Firefox first for privacy reasons. So that's how you do that. Then when you're done with that particular website that you're having a problem with, then you would do a Command Q, quit Firefox, and return to Safari for all your other browsing needs. So if you haven't already, please type your questions in down below and any comments. And a reminder that tonight is the Tucson Macintosh Users Group meeting, and the topics that are listed there. I think you'll be interested in the tips and tricks, which Bob, who has just joined us, will be hosting. So I think you'll get a lot of value out of that part. And this is a Zoom meeting. The link to the meeting is in the GoFor Gazette, which you received in your email inbox yesterday morning about 7 o'clock. And of course, please share that GoFor Gazette with anybody you know that uses Apple devices. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to right there. Ring that little bell and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you'll be notified when we go live. So let's see here. Do we have any questions about anything we talked about? Actually, I had something else I was going to talk about. So let's go back to the Finder and go back to Safari and create a new page by hitting Command N, November, for new. Okay, so this is called the Start page, and it has a lot of interesting features, some of which you may have used, some of which you may not be aware of. So up here at the top, this is a relatively new feature. It's things that have been shared with me mainly in messages. So you can see here's something that Bob shared with me, a cartoon. And then it also, in the next section, has your favorites listed. These are the same favorites that are up here on top, just a little easier to read. Then it has frequently visited websites. It has a privacy report that tells us that in the last 7 days, Safari has prevented 97 trackers from profiling me. It has the highlights of my reading list, and it also has, from my Mac Mini, tabs on Safari. So I can look at tabs that have been opened on other devices. Now, something that you may not have noticed, down at the lower right-hand corner, right down here, is a hamburger menu. That's the 3 horizontal lines. And when you click on that, then you can choose what appears on the Start page. So you can see all these different categories are here. And then also you can change the background. So if we scroll from right to left, we can change the background just by clicking, and then we get this panda bear, looks like. So something that a lot of people aren't aware of. So hopefully that will be good information for you to customize your user experience with Safari. So if there's anything that you would like to learn more about, please let me know. You can email me or call me, and that information will be coming up here shortly. So thanks for joining. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you next week at high noon on Tuesday.